Europe by Leg. Part 1. When the Earth refused to be home. The night the Earth betrayed Amanda, it did not shake or split, it simply went quiet, too quiet. In the small northern Nigerian community of Garen Zaki, silence was never a good thing. Silence meant men were hiding. Silence meant mothers were holding their breaths. Silence meant the dogs had stopped barking because even they sensed death approaching. Amanda felt it before she heard it. She was sitting on a woven mat outside their one-room home, rocking her 2-year-old son against her chest. The moon hung low, pale and watchful, as if it had already seen what was about to happen and could not look away. Her husband, Yusuf, had gone to help a neighbor whose generator had broken down. He promised he would be back before the tea boiled dry. The tea boiled dry. Then the gunshots came. Not one, not two, many, sharp, ruthless, tearing through the night like angry spirits. Screams followed, high-pitched, desperate, human. Fire rose in sudden hungry tongues, swallowing roofs made of zinc and dreams made of patience. "Astaghfirullah," Amanda whispered, clutching her son tighter. She ran, barefoot, her wrapper slipping, her heart punching against her ribs. She ran through smoke, through shouting men whose faces were hidden by scarves and hatred. She ran past bodies that were alive only minutes before. She ran until her lungs burned and her legs screamed. She did not see Yusuf fall. She heard it, his voice calling her name once. "Amanda!" Then silence again. By dawn, Garen Zaki was no longer a community, it was a warning. The government would later call it an unfortunate incident. The radio would mention numbers, 12 dead, several injured. But numbers do not tell you how a child cries for a father who will never answer. Numbers do not show you the way a widow stares at her hands, wondering when life slipped out of them. At 25, Amanda became a widow with no grave to kneel beside. They never found Yusuf's body. They buried the dead 2 days later, those whose bodies were whole enough to be buried. Amanda stood apart from the mourners, her son sleeping against her back, tied with a faded cloth. The elders murmured prayers, women wailed, men stared at the ground. An old woman